Hello students. In the part first, we understood the impact of First World War on India, Gandhiji coming back to India from Africa and his initial movements in India, non-cooperation movement he started, Chauri Chaura incident, Jallianwala Bagh incident, and then different strands of different people towards non-cooperation movement. These are all the things we had discussed. In this video, part second, we will be understanding civil disobedience movement. And here one thing we have to remember, in this part we are not discussing different strands of people, but how different people cooperated with Gandhiji, that we are going to discuss. The categories of people are rich merchants, women, Muslims, and depressed class people. So these people, how they supported civil disobedience movement. And finally, we are also understanding what were the efforts made to create the sense of belongingness. So these are all the things we have to understand in this video, part second. In February 1922, Mahatma Gandhiji decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement because of Chauri Chaura incident. In that incident, what had happened, that movement turned into violent method. So he wanted to stop non-cooperation movement. Chittaranjan Das, he is popularly known as C.R. Das, Motilal Nehru formed Swaraj Party because they were not happy with the calling off of non-cooperation movement by Gandhiji. So Gandhiji called off non-cooperation movement, was not accepted by C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. They wanted non-cooperation movement to be continued. So they started different party, that is Swaraj Party, in 1922. And 1928, Simon Commission was sent by English, but it was having all members as they were from England. So the people of India, they started shouting, Simon, go back, because only Indians can understand the problems of India, not foreigners. That's why it was opposed by Indians. In December 1929, Jawaharlal Nehru presided over Lahore Congress, in which he urged for Purna Swaraj, that means complete freedom. And he wanted Independence Day to be celebrated on January 26th, 1930. But it could not possible. That's why today we are celebrating as Republic Day. So in that day, our constitution was adopted. In 1930, Gandhiji wrote a letter to Viceroy Irving demanding cancellation of tax on salt, and he revealed the most oppressive phase of British rule. Mahatma Gandhi started his famous Salt March, accompanied by 78 trusted volunteers. He reached Dandi and prepared salt on April 6th, and he had covered 240 miles. Gandhiji started his journey from Sabarmati Ashram. As a part of civil disobedience movement, foreign clothes were boycotted, liquor shops picketed, peasants they refused to pay the revenue, land revenue. They started attacking Chowkidar people and officials who had collected land revenue, and people started violating forest law, and they started going to reserved forest to graze their cattle and collect firewood. Now let's understand how different categories of people supported Gandhiji in civil disobedience movement. Let us talk about the rich peasants, the patidars of Gujarat, Jats of Uttar Pradesh. You have to remember these two kinds of people, patidars of Gujarat and Jats of Uttar Pradesh. They were active in the movement, being the producers of commercial crops. Most of the tenants, they were reluctant to pay land revenue. They joined varieties of radical movements, often led by socialists and communists. Rich peasants and landlords, they supported non-cooperation movement as well as civil disobedience movement. But the farmers indulged in no tax or no rent movement. But Congress was not willing to support no rent campaigns in most of the places. Most of the traders, they were not willing to import and sale of foreign goods. They were against foreign goods and they wanted to protect their interest. So they formed Indian Industrial and Commercial Congress in 1920 and FICCI, that means Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries, in 1927 to protect their interest. To participate in civil disobedience movement, women also, they started involving in civil disobedience movement. The women, especially from rich families and high caste, in rural area, women came out of rich peasant household. Moved by Gandhiji's call, they began to see service to the nation as a sacred duty of women. But in those days, women, they had to do their duties by looking after their home and health of children and doing home core, house chores. The Congress was reluctant to allow women to hold any position in the organization. It was keen only on symbolic presence of women. Not all categories of people participated in civil disobedience movement. Take an example of Dalit. They started calling themselves as Dalit or oppressed. Gandhiji declared that Swaraj would not come even for 100 years if untouchability was not eliminated. He called untouchable as Harijana, the children of God, and himself cleaned toilets to dignify the work of Bhangi. Dalit participation in civil disobedience movement was therefore limited. So they were convinced by Gandhiji, and Gandhiji gave an importance, or he wanted to eliminate untouchability from the Indian society. Muslim community was also, they were not very involved in civil disobedience movement. Their response was very lukewarm, very poor, because they thought that they were alienated after Khilafat movement. After the decline of non-cooperation Khilafat movement, large section of Muslim felt alienated from the Congress. Large section of Muslim could not respond to the call for a united struggle. Many Muslim leaders, intellectuals expressed their concern about the status of Muslim as a minority within India. To create sense of belongingness, collective belongingness, many efforts were made. Image of Bharat Mata was first created by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. In 1870s, he wrote Vande Mataram as a hymn to the motherland. Later, it was included in his novel Anand Mat. During Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag consisting red, green and yellow was designed. In 1921, Gandhiji had designed the Swaraj flag. It was again tricolor, red, green, white, and he had a spinning wheel in the center. So these are all the efforts made to create collective belongingness and getting the support of all categories of people in getting Purna Swaraj or complete freedom. So these are all the things we have understood today. Civil disobedience movement, why it was started, then how was the support of various people like women, Muslim, depressed class, and how Gandhiji got the support of all these communities, and finally what were the efforts of various people in creating collective belongingness and making our country uh, united one. That's all. Thank you.